Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trillium Tarot. This is Stephanie, and I am very excited that I am finally going to break into my newest tarot deck. It's obviously a Kickstarter deck, as you can see from the title of the video. I'm going to try a few things that I have not done before as I've been doing videos. I'm going to open the deck so you can see what's in it. And then I'm going to try and switch to my little, I have a little camera here it's a document camera. It's what I was using before for close-ups of the cards. So I will try to use that so you can see more details about the cards as I flip through them. Obviously I haven't had the deck open, so I haven't tested the light or to see how it's going to look. I'll do my best. I may resort to just going back to my laptop camera and holding the cards up to you, or up to the camera so you can see it. As you can see, if you watched my last video, I did put some thought into putting decorations on the screen behind me. But if you could see it much closer, you would see that everything hanging on that screen there is attached with leftover bread ties. I'm a really fancy, really technical here. And I had a cat who was very interested in the bread ties. So let me put those out of the way. All right. Now let's dive into the actual video. So this is, it's a life spirit team deck, and it's called Amber Tarot. I pulled up the description of what got me interested in this deck, and this is not drawn. It's not painted. Apparently, the creators of this deck shot this deck with a film camera without resorting to computer graphics. And now we want to print it in old school style in a darkroom on silver color paper directly from film without scanning. The deck shipped from the Netherlands. I don't know where the people are based actually, but we spent 5 months of shooting, 4 months of designing, and 3 months of preparing for printing. It's manufactured in Italy. There are just some interesting stories interspersed throughout this Kickstarter article. Like, for example, they had no idea how to create on the aces where the hand is coming through the cloud. They had no idea how to create that. And one of them visited a restaurant that had an idea that they could, extrapolate upon. So I am looking forward to this deck. It's got that magnetic close. And in the deck in the box, are 3 items. One is just a sealed envelope. I believe they included an extra card for that intuitive message. And I can't remember what this coin represents, but it is one of the add-ons for being a backer of the Kickstarter deck. Oh, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So there, just a little coin, and then on the back it says Amber Tarot. I'm blind as a bat without my glasses on, so I wanted to make sure that Amber Tarot was upright as I was showing you the coin. All right, so we'll put that out of the way. I will take a look at this at the end because I want to dive into the deck itself. And it's obviously still sealed in the plastic. Yeah, this entire deck was shot using a film camera without the slightest interference of computer processing. This English is obviously not first language, but I love it. Consisting of many unexpected coincidences and happy coincidences, each card at the time of creation showed its special character. We are glad to be the guides of this magical process and carefully hand it over to you. It looks like there's an Instagram logo, I think, at tarot_amber. And the website looks like it's labtarot.com, LAB tarot.com if you want to do a search for it yourself. So I have my little letter opener here so I can get into the plastic. Okay. So we have a little booklet as usual. For the major arcana, it has advice, upright meaning, reversed meaning. And for the minor arcana, oh, nice. It starts off the description by saying yes or no, definite yes, definite no. Or, it might say yes, but barely. So that'll be interesting to look into. And here we go with the deck of cards. Put the box out of the way. It's not initially in plastic. They're already separated. So I want to look, but I need to get my camera switched here. Let's see if I can do this without breaking the entire video. Okay, good. So make sure we get the whole card in here. Oh, good Lord. All right. So this is the back of the deck. And I'm just going to start on the other side. I have no idea what order these are in, but we're just going to go through them. So we have the Magician. As you can tell, I'm having a challenge getting my camera placed correctly. But this is just a walkthrough anyway. These are definitely much, they're very real life. I mean, there's the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Took my glasses off so I could look closely at the cards as I was putting them out. So the laptop screen, what you're seeing, to me is just a giant blur right now. So fun times. The Lovers, the Chariot, Justice, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun. Oh, there's a typo on this one, though it's very appropriate. Normally this card is called Judgment, but on this card it's the Lust Judgment, which I'm sure is supposed to be the Last Judgment. For me, it doesn't take away from the charm of the deck at all, but for word nerds out there, you might have an issue with that. And we have the World. And actually, this is interesting. In this deck, the Fool is number 22, whereas in the decks that are produced here in the States, usually the Fool is the 0 card, but I can live with it being the 22 card. All right, so now we're going to look at the suit of wands. So we start off with the Ace, and it's kind of cool the way they got the cloud around the hand there for the Ace of Wands. Then we have the 2, the 3, the 4. I'm not trying to deliberately do these cards slowly. I'm just trying to drool over them before I put them on the camera. The 5. And the 6. 7. 8 of Wands. 9. Dude, like he has just completely had it. The 10 of Wands. And then we go to the Queen, the King, the Page, and the Knight. The pile's getting a bit high here, so let me just set those off to the side. Now let's look at the suit of cups. So there we have the ace and the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, 6 is adorable. Very cool rendition of the 7 of Cups. Here's the 8, the 9. That guy, no matter what deck it is, the 9 of Cups guy with that look on his face always annoys me. So this is a good representation of that. Here's the 10 of Cups, the Queen, the King, the Page, including the fish in the cup, and the Knight of Cups. Then we look at the suit of swords. So we start off with the ace, okay, good. For a minute, I was panicking that the lighting was messing up the, never mind. I just went down a whole tangent in my head that I didn't need to go down. So let's just go back to enjoying the cards. There's the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Queen, King, Page, and the Knight. All right, so the last suit for us to go through is the suit of Pentacles. So here we have the ace, and then the 2, the 3. It's really cool how closely they got the scene set up to match the imagery of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, 7, 8, I'm looking at the bird on the 9 of Pentacles. Let's see, the 10, the Queen, the King, the Page, and finally the Knight. I can't wait to go through this deck again more slowly and take a look at some of the information in the little white book that comes along with it. Oh, nice. It has a description of the way the book is organized is all the court cards. All the pages are together, then all the knights are together, and queens and kings and so on. So it has a description of what like the page in general means, and then it has the separate breakdown for the page of each of the different suits. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that the more you learn from different sources, even if just one thing sticks with you that you can apply in the future, it's definitely worth it. So I get a kick out of reading the different separate little books. And as I'm paging through this, it looks like all of the other, like all the sixes are together, all the sevens are together. It's not broken into all pentacles together in the book, all swords together, and so on. So I'm going to do one more thing and then close down the video. Let me switch back to my webcam here. There we go. So I know I pulled this little envelope out. From the description, it sounds like they picked one as like an intuitive message, or whatever you want to call it, whatever was meant for me. So let's, oh, really? Okay. I'm going to get it open one way or another, darn it. This is pretty interesting because the card that I pulled out of this envelope is the same one that was sitting on the top of the deck, the pile that I moved here. So the front of the card shows the Knight of Swords. Act quickly and swiftly. It's time to hit the road. And then on the back side, Knight of Wands. The adventurer, or there's a description, and then there's advice. The description: the adventurer is coming forward. He's always on the move. He goes on a campaign, but he does not fight. He has a short temper, has an expressive character, and instantly lights up. He has a lot of creativity and fire. He is enterprising and sociable. Brave, courageous, with a sense of self-worth. And then advice: forward to adventures and changes. Events will develop rapidly. Act quickly. Hit the road. You just need movement. I like the message card, or the concept of it. For me personally, I don't really like change, so I'm not looking forward to that part of whatever the message may hold, but I will keep an eye open for whatever may come up in the future that it might be applicable. So with that, I am going to wrap up this video, and you know that I'm going to sit here and be looking through this deck all day. But now I've shared it. Once I find out where you can actually buy it, like if it's available not through Kickstarter, I will make sure that I share that information. But like I said, here. I'll switch to my, I'll just hold it up here. The bottom of the deck here, or bottom of the back of the deck here. Again, it looks like, I think that's an Instagram logo, but I don't do Instagram, so I don't know. It's at tarot_amber if you want to find them there. And the web address that's on the back of the deck, or back of the box, again, is labtarot.com. So I'll include that in the description of the video when I post it. As you can see, I have a sleeping cat helping me out today. He's working really hard. So it's always good to have moral support. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I feel like I have been scattered all over the place because I've been really excited about this and tried something new with the cameras and so on. Let me know what you think of the deck. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.